Tractors leaving the yard at the Suez, led by a fairly vintage David Brown. Of course, this is part of the backup team, not a tractor. Here we have a fairly vintage Fordson Major, a highly colourful yellow International. One of the David Brown, probably a Selectomatic range, a 188 Massey Ferguson, a 35 Massey Ferguson from the boys at Taylor's Garage, or now Thomas's Garage, British Leyland. One of the best tractors ever made, because I've got one, a Massey 290, a nice Ford, followed by an extremely newish, expensive New Holland, I think. And then we have the Dexter, one of the first early Ford Dexter tractors, and the family in the back. Doesn't look that comfortable a ride. Followed by, I think, the only Renault in the lineup, and a Ford Force 4000, another family outfit. One of the very early Zetas, 4-wheel drive. Probably here we have Brindley Jones with the oldest tractor in the outfit. A copper-coloured grey Fergie. Looks like a 35 3-cylinder diesel, that one. Followed by a well-turned-out Major. Another Ford 4000. An Outrider coming by. More tourists. And you could say in a class of its own. A brand new one at that. And there's a very well turned out Massey 65. An International 4-wheel drive. I'm not sure what the make of that one is, I'll have to consult. That looks like a very healthy 165, followed by the sponsors for the day, the Bufton family, tractor exporters, contractors and riding school establishment. With Derek driving, I think. This is a fairly old Alice Chambers, the only one in the lineup. Here we have an International, another 65 following up. And I think this is a 165 that, although is vintage, is still a hard-working tractor. A red David Brown, could be 990 or 880, followed by another one. And that looks like Bish. Good job he's got brakes. Yeah, they definitely got brakes. And here's Mr. Bufton Jr. with an International. Nigel. Dexter. No, that's a 3000. Ford 3000. 135. Good tractors. And here we have Mr. John Hughesdale Suez. I think he's trying to improve the visibility or make sure he gets a better picture. I'm not absolutely sure the make of that one, but we have another 165 hard-working tractor. The lights don't do too well in the Llandegli area by the look of it. I think Custer's driving that one. Another very good tractor, 290 Massey, two of them. And there's a good, case. The red case. Another International. Another one from the other side of the valley. I think this one's a working tractor as well. And we've got, following that up when they get going again, sort of modern-ish Massey 3065. and a posh shiny New Holland from Dulsuith again, I think. And here's another very old Fergie, probably diesel 4-cylinder, pretty ancient. And a superb county following that. Good job it's not a wet day though on these boys, but a beautiful day we've had. And the last ones are just coming out of the yard by the look of it, and we're on the move again. That county was a tremendous tractor when it first came out, with all those wheels and all that grip. It would take anything on. And here we have two very nice of the white range David Browns that followed on after the red ones. And we've got Melly Home Farm with a 135. Super tractor that 135 was. And here we have, according to its owner, the fastest tractor in the group. It's an old 35, but it's got a souped up, definitely got a souped up gearbox. I think it might have a souped up engine as well. And another of the Ford 3000s. And the final tractor coming out of the yard is an International 4-wheel drive. And followed by another member of the backup team. And I think coming into shot now we have the Bluebell walk leaders, and here you can see the tractors still coming out of the yard and the others disappearing over the top of the hill. And finally a scenic shot from the top of the mountain. A longer version of this film will be available soon. Thank you very much.